Life is good. Here we go. Yeah, this is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the what? Thinking class. And we are back. Let's get going. Shout out for Bernie L. Let's get going. I see what you wrote in the chat room. Let's keep it popping. No more scaring us with the no class counseling. I understand. Thank you. I am back. You should be able to hear me. Salute. What's going on? Trash can waves. What's going on, brothers? Good to see you. I am live now. Let's get to talking today. I didn't have my music was queued up. I was ready to go. But you know, since it's the beginning, shout out to you. What's going on, Evil Rebirth? What's going on? Let's start it off with this, with the theme song. Let's get it going. Everything went down at one time, so we back. Let's get it. Everybody show some love to Trash Can Waves. Show him some love. Who was on the panel with him? Show him some love. Show him some love over here in the chat room. Let's get it going today. Let's get it going today. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Let's get it rolling today. Shout out to everyone that's here. Salute, brother. Salute, Evil Rebirth. Hit the like button. Let's get it going. Let's get it rolling. Dude, had everything set. Let's get it going today. Today is like my Monday, so let's get it going. How was you guys' weekend? LDA is back. I'm back in the place to be. Let's get it going today. All right, let's get it going. Today we're talking about only the real ones have fun in the game. Today we're talking about only the real ones have fun in the game. If you can hear me clearly, loud and clear, you should be able to. I had to cut the music, get going into this game right here with everybody else to get caught up. You know only what happens. You know, you're going to see people float in around 12:45, and I'm already started going ready, teaching and going into what I want to talk about and what's going to be shared today. But only the real ones have fun in the game. And it's interesting. I was talking about this. Shoot, you can hear me. Thanks for the like up right there on Facebook. Only the real ones have fun in the game. So many people talk about the game. And when we talk about the game over here, we're talking about life. We're talking about strategies. We're talking about maneuvering. And I realized so many people, when I was thinking just yesterday, I was eating this good cheese steak sandwich yesterday. A lot of good. Finally can start with a trade school. I'll be lifting. Good. Evil be work. A lot of what's going on, Black. What's going on, Lynn Black? What's going on? That's my brother right there. A lot of people talk about the game. They so tense, just stressed out, especially on these YouTube streets. Oh my God, the game, and how to get women, how not to keep a woman, and what to do about this. People are so stressed out about the game that it is, to me, it's hilarious when I see it. They talk about this, they talk about that, and no, come on, Siri, you ain't got to talk right now. They get so caught up in the game, and when you realize it, you should be having fun with the game. Let me say that again. You should be having fun with the game. What I mean having fun, you should be enjoying yourself. But what we have is, because the problem is so intense, whether it's relationship, whether it's a business deal, or whether it's something that you got to go through, you forget that the way to actually move through the situation, because game we're using here as strategy, is actually by having fun with it, taking the stress out of it. And what happens is, a lot of times we become enamored by the problem or the situation, the relationship, the divorce, the children, or whatever, that we can't think clearly. And when you can't think clearly, guess what happens? You end up making mistakes. You end up saying things that you didn't really mean to say. So it's imperative. It is imperative that you learn. Only the real ones have fun in the game, because they understand the psychology of it, that the game is actually a game. The game is actually just a game. It's not all this stuff that people prop it up to be with it's this and that is this and this. It is just a game. And we're not trying to minimize the game. What we're doing is we're trying to put it in its proper place. You understand, when I play street ball, street football and basketball, it was intense because we wanted to win. But at the end of the game, we realized we were just having fun. And what happens is a lot of guys, a lot of women, what they have done is they have so stressed themselves out over the game or what's going on that they forgot you need to have fun with this. When is the last time you had fun in the game? I mean, really, when is the last time you really just have fun? When do you just have fun? Sometimes we forget just to have fun. When I mean fun, just to be lighthearted. And as one governor would say, be light and fluffy with it. I gotta go do this. I gotta make these numbers. I gotta do that. And what happens is you're giving off the wrong energy. And it's showing that you're too invested in the result. And whatever you are attached to cause misery. So whatever you attach to will cause you stress. When you realize it's just a game, and if you win, lose, you're going to, and whether the result happened or not, you're okay. What happens is with the lack of attachment to it, it actually works in your favor. Too many men are too attached on, I got to get this girl, I got to get this number, or I got to get this job deal. Too many women, I got to find this man. I was early yesterday morning, I was getting ready to head out. I had to go out of town. And I was getting gas in my car over by the highway off of Chester. So I'm in there, I'm filling up, and this young lady came in, very nice looking. She came in and, okay, she's nice looking. She was on the phone with her friend, and they were having a conversation, and she was on speakerphone. And the young lady on the phone said, "Yeah, I'm just tired of just doing it. I just want to find love." And her friend's like, "Shh, girl, I'm in the gas station. No, I just need to find love." And then she replied, "Yeah, I need to find love too." And then I replied, I said, "Y'all ain't gonna find love." You know why I said that? It's because they got too enamored with getting the result that they forget the journey to enjoy, to finding love or having love, or realizing that they already have love inside of them. Trying to help somebody out. Too many people, right, Evil Rebirth, too many people are enamored, stressed out on these YouTube streets, on the real streets, everywhere, stressed out on getting the results that they forgot how to have fun with the game. Let me say that again. Too many people are stressed out, wondering, going back and forth, and what I need to do next. Show me that they forgot how to sit back and just enjoy the game. That does not mean that you sit back idly. That means that you're not attached to how the results will happen. Let me say that again. That means that you're not attached to how the results are going to happen, in the sense of being emotionally overly invested, but you would invest it at the point where if it happens, it happens, and if it don't, it don't. You're in the point where you're so confident that it will happen that you're not attached to the results. Right, watch them suffocate. And what happens is, what's going on, Sigma? So what happens is a lot of people, what they'll do is they will binge on information binge on information, this channel, that channel, this channel, this person, listen to everybody. They get all this information. And what happened is it causes paralysis and they get inactive because they forgot one of the missing keys in the game. And that's having fun, enjoying yourself. When you sit back and just enjoy yourself and what you're doing or what interaction you have, it makes it much easier to flow through. I understand the goal is to win. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's goal is for them to win. The goal is for everyone to win and get results, because results are the report cards of our life. Results are the report cards of our lives. But what happens is, although all this player information, after all this game that you hear, at the end of the day, if you go to bed and it's 2:00 in the morning and you still stressing out about what's happening, what didn't happen, and she called, and she don't call, and I get the number, or did I get the job, of this, you have just taken away some vital life force from your life. You have just wasted valuable life energy that you could have gave to something else because you have forgotten how to have fun in the game. I mean, how to enjoy yourself. We're coming up on the party season. Christmas and New Year's Eve is coming. Christmas and New Year's. And this is when everybody begin to party and have a good time. Yet there's some people who are not going to have a good time because they're still stuck on what it was or what it used to be. But I'm imploring you today to say, hey, let me go ahead and be a real one. Let me be a real one and really enjoy this game. 2022, either you're going to enjoy it or you're going to be stressed out, looking old, overweight, graying before your time, looking like a hag, nagging everybody, men and women, complaining because you have not learned how to enjoy the game. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room right now. You're like, man, I didn't even think about this. Let me know if this is resonating with you, because a lot of times, shout out to, thank you, I appreciate that, Lynn Black Chef, birthday coming up. Most people don't know how to enjoy the game. I watch it. I sit back. What I do is I sit back strategically and watch everybody. Watch the interaction. But most people are so, for lack of better terms, they're so thirsty. They're hydrated. I mean, hydrated. What I mean hydrated? Hydrated. What I mean, they are like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta do this. And what happens is, when you're in that mindset, you're bound to make mistakes in the game. Let me say that again. You're bound to make mistakes in the game when you're in a place of not enjoying yourself. Let me give some game on since everybody think I'm just talking from a philosophy point of view. Women know when you are thirsty, hydrated, and stressing about getting her name, her number, sending her drinks, and that you're trying to maneuver. And what happens is it sends up a red flag to him, like, he must don't get numbers. He must don't have women. He must be really on me. And it puts you in the wrong position. But if you were at whatever function you were at, and you are just enjoying yourself, you're talking to people, you're talking to this person, you're talking to that person, it actually makes you more attractive to the woman or to the women that are there. It is the man who was always thinking about what he needs to say next, who's going around nervous, acting, because he doesn't know that the real game is played when you enjoy yourself. What I mean by enjoy yourself, you are unbothered. You are in your element, and because you are the element and you are controlling everything around you that makes you attractive to women. Dude, I'm trying to help somebody out. I don't know why these guys be getting it. And when you muffle it up, you definitely know. Let it go, chill. Yeah, most two guys are too serious when it comes to this, when it comes to this game. I watch them on YouTube. I watch them on Facebook. This and that. Okay, I gotta get it. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. You calling them different coaches and things like that. I gotta do this. She left me, this and that. Dude, man, won't you just chill for a minute? Lay back. Take your foot off the gas. Because you going 100 miles in a 20-mile zone. You're going 100 miles and the speed limit is only 20 miles. You're going too fast. You're bound to lose the rest of the words. I promise you, if you learn just to enjoy yourself, smile, sit back, you whatever the event is, speak to people, smile. Most guys I don't know why we don't smile. We think we got to be It's a time and place for that. But you smile, what's up going on? You speak to people you don't know. You start a conversation when you relax and just enjoy yourself in the game. It makes you more attractive to the women around you. Who is this man? Most guys are uncomfortable in different social environments. Even if you're in a corporate setting, and I'm not saying that you go around and be a clown. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying with the information that I'm giving. Don't you go around and be a clown and you just jokety joke and you now you Kevin Hart, you Dave Chappelle, now you want to be a comedian. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is sit back and be comfortable in your skin. Let me say that again. Sit back and be uncomfortable in your skin as a man. This is a man's channel. So I want to make sure I emphasize that. And we do have women who come in and listen. And they do come in and comment too. But I have to tell this to you guys because I've watched it too many times in social settings, in business settings. Most guys don't know how to sit back, relax, know what's going on, and just be comfortable in your skin. Sit back and be comfortable in your skin. Be comfortable in who you are. But everybody wants to be this top-notch player, pimp, wanna be, I'm slaying all the women. That ain't you, bro. How about you learn to be comfortable in your skin and make the adjustments that you need to make to be the best version of who you are? That's where the real game is played. The real ones know how to have fun in the game. And you can always spot, because I sit back and watch. And I call it, I people watch, or I just watch the social experiment happens in front of me. It's like a lab when I go different places. And you can watch the guy who is faking the funk like he has game and really not having fun at all because he keeps striking out. Strike out, strike out, strike out. He keeps striking out because you know why? He hasn't learned how to have fun with the game. What if that dude went into the whatever social setting and just relaxed, chill, got him whatever he was drinking something and just chilled and just, be himself? What would happen? He's not worried if he get a number or if he talk to a chick or anything like that. He's just him. His likelihood of just having fun, enjoying himself, and him interacting with other people, women, people, men, other people, will make his social presence more valuable than if he was hitting on every girl that came in. He's sending drinks to every girl that came in. He's trying to get every girl. Watch that. Watch it next time. Even in business environments. You watch the person who's always, here go my card. I got a car for you. Hey, I work here. How about you chill a little bit, brother? And won't you, or sister, and listen to the other person? I'm trying to give you some game right here. Relax. Let me give you this game right here. Well, how about you sit back and just give the other person an ear instead of talking their ear off? The biggest thing I learned is to go, okay, well, tell me more. And really, because you know that the secret to it is people love to hear themselves talk. I guess that's be evident to me right now. But people love to hear themselves talk. So, and they love talking about themselves. Hint, hint, I'm trying to help somebody. When you sit back and give a person your two ears and not your one mouth, and you begin to listen to them, what's going to happen is you build social equity, but you also create a void. Pay attention. You create a void, and now, if they are smart enough and they realize that void is there, they're going to want to hear the reciprocal, and that is, what do you have to share? If you watch me on many panels, I sit back and listen. I'll say what I need to say, and I'll sit back and listen. Because I'm building what social equity, and I'm creating a void. So when it's time for me to say something, I'm going to be heard. Everyone can play that game because I'm relaxed in my skin. That is the problem that I see a lot of dudes, a lot of interaction, even women. They have not learned to be comfortable in their skin. So they're nervous, they're sweating. The armpits are already, the dress is already got the armpits already sweated out. They're trying to get hydrated, get more water because they have not learned how to have fun in the game. When you have fun in the game, it takes all the stress, all the strain, all the possibilities of disappointment out of it. And you just float in and enjoy the interaction. Most people stifle their creativity in the game because they're not having what? Fun. Sweating like Jordan Peele. Yeah. Most people stifle the creativity that they have with any sector of the game that they're doing. When we define game, I'll make sure those who are listening may not know my definition here. It's strategies or whatever, solutions, whatever. Most people stifle their creativity in the game because they ain't know how to relax. They don't know how to have fun. They do not know how to have fun. And I'm going to give so much away right now. I'm sharing so much. When you are having fun and enjoying yourself in the game or executing the game, you are now able to see everything that's going on around you. You become strategic in what you're doing. When you sit back and just enjoy yourself and you are able to watch then you know what next move you need to make in your game. Because everyone is communicating more with their body language than with their words. Let me say that again. People are communicating far more with their body language than what they're saying. So if you're enjoying, you having a good time. I remember I went to this place, of course, Black would know, Lynn Black. I went to Blueberries. This was a couple of years back. And I had on one of my hats, my glasses, and the music was there. I seen some of my classmates, and I was just having a good time, dancing, I was dancing, having a good time, just enjoying myself. I think I got a picture of it. And I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time, peeping out everybody that's going on. Shout out to you. And I'm enjoying myself going building stuff. Thank you for dropping such a valuable information. This is the most definitely being listened to and talked about, taking notes. Good. I'm out there enjoying I appreciate that. Just enjoying myself. I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time, dancing, seeing some classmates, dance with her a little bit. So my dude owner, Derek, would came and say, yo, bro. I said, what's up, man? I know he said, there's so many women checking you out. They're trying to figure out, who are you? I said, really? Well, where they at? But I was just like, you know what? I'm just here to enjoy myself. And what happens is people are drawn. Y'all better catch this one right here. If you want this one, you gotta put a number 2 in the chat room, because I got one right here. This right here is I can stop the show and don't do no more after this. But let me know in the chat room. Put a number 2 in the chat room if you want this one. Put a number 2 in the chat room, because this one is going to make like, oh my God, I didn't think about this one. You just vibing on your own. People want to be a part. Come on, you getting close to it. Put a number 2. Put a number 2 in the chat room. This right here, I can stop the show and be like, I put the music on. That would be the end of it if I put this one in there. And once you understand it, you understand why only the real ones have fun in the game. Put a number 2. I need one more number 2 in the chat room, because I know I got people listening in the clouds. This right here, one more person to put a number 2 in the chat when you want to get this nugget right here. There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it, Charlie. This is it. People are drawn, and you almost gave it away, Evil Rebirth. People are drawn to others who are enjoying life because their life is miserable. Let me say that again. People are naturally attracted and drawn to others who are enjoying life, who are having fun, who's just smiling. And the reason why is because they have a miserable life, or they have not found out what they can appreciate or be thankful in their life. What's going on, Trav? Let me say that again. Most people are drawn to people. Thank you, Jonathan W. Most people are drawn to people who are enjoying life, who are happy, because their life is not crapped up to what they think they are, and they are living a miserable life. So when I was at my dude's bar and just having a good time, just enjoying myself and just dancing and talking to my friends, whatever the case may be, dance a little bit with my classmate. And what happened? The energy, the vibe, whatever you want to call it, around me actually became contagious. And it began to what? I want to be a part of that. Because most people go out and pretend and fake like they're happy. That's why they try to say, I got on Gucci, I got on Louis, I got this one, because they're trying to cover up their miserable life. Man, I shouldn't be sharing this. They're living their lives vicariously through you. Thank you so much. That's definitely true. They don't want those people around you trying to draw them right, good energy, right? Come on, I'm telling you. That's why some people got to show off. I got this. You see this watch I got. You see I got this hat on. They trying to cover up because their life is miserable. It's heinous. It's terrible. So if somebody comes in and you just came in, you enjoying yourself and you just having a good time, you being yourself. I'm not saying I'm not against labels, so I don't want nobody to say, LDA talking about you shouldn't get labels. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is the person who is just enjoying their life, enjoying whatever it is. They might be out, they might be in a business meeting. They have a relaxed, more confident demeanor than those who are trying to be like, oh, I want that drink. I've watched it. I watched the interaction before too many times. Y'all need to be doing this. Come on, you need to get this. You realize you become the conduit for everyone around you. What's going on, Tara? That's true. That's for real. So for his winning, they have a weaponry that, and yeah, that's what it is. That battery is drained, and you are the conduit that gets them back full. Right? I'm telling you, I'm trying to get somebody to trying to get you those. Only the real ones have fun in the game. Most people, I don't care who it is, how much they say they are and what they ain't, are living mundane, bland lives. Let me say that again. Most people, right? Most people are living bland and mundane lives. That's why the stories As the World Turns is famous, or Get Young and the Restless, or whatever stories, General Hospital, because they have mundane, they're looking for excitement. Catch the game that I'm really giving by saying what I'm saying. They're living ordinary lives. They go home, eat their microwave food, have a microwave dessert. They watch their favorite show on Netflix or Amazon to get excitement, BMF, or they watch this one on that show, and then they have something to talk about on social media with others. But in reality, their lives are just plain boring. It tasteless. It has no feeling. It's just boring. Just boring. Sigh. They're just flavorless. They're like eating chicken with no seasoning, baked chicken with no seasoning on it. It just tastes nasty. I'm trying to give you some, I'm not, and I don't like using try. I'm giving you some game right now. Most people's lives are just a vapor of, okay. So they go out to a club or social interaction, work, and they're just, Mrs. Jazz got me like that now. Mrs. Dash. They don't even have no Mrs. Dash on their chicken. They're the skinless chicken you get with no flavor. They don't even have sides with them. They're just, great, wonderful. They're drinking fat-free milk. I mean, they're drinking fat-free water. I know there's no such thing as that, but that's how they are. They're drinking fat-free water because their lives are just so bland. These nuts, what's going on? We didn't mention the other, here, this is the ticket class. Here we go. These about to go. So it's amazing how much these people live they're just ordinary people. Just trying to make it and get along just to get along. But when you come along, the real one, and you living your life and you're having fun with the game, you become a magnet for those around you. Now, let me share this because this is a very, very important fact. We at 108. Let me share this. Be careful. Just ordinary people. They go to work, and so what they do is they put fillers in their lives. They put what? Fillers in there. They put fillers in their lives. What's going on, Empire of Jesus Christ, World Events? Shout out to you. Good vibes. Thank you for coming through. Met you this week. Shout out to you. Make sure y'all give her some love. That's why I say I'm living the dream of all time, because I am big things in the works, but good cooking takes time. Enjoy the work. Yep. Make sure y'all show some love to the Empire of Jesus Christ, World Evangelism. Just show her some love. Appreciate it. What's going on, Edward Bailey? What's going on? What's going on? There we go. There we go. Lawrence E. Adams. Peace. Salute to you, brother. Edward Bailey. What's going on, brother? So let me say this again. Let me get this game out. Most people, I don't care how much they fake it, make it, try to pretend, are living, oh my God, boring lives. It's like, they don't even have, they're drinking fat-free water. They're living bland lives. Welcome to the thank you. That's the dean talking, the dean. Shout out to, make sure I show her some love. Shout out to Jonathan Edwards. Showing some love, showing some people love here. Most people are living just boring, bland, tasteless, skinless chicken lives. No excitement. No kind of thrill. In the words of B.B. King, the thrill has been gone for way too long. That's why when an individual who is real in the game has fun, he becomes or she becomes what? Magnetic. Thank you. Shout out to you. She stole my thunder. First time catch you live. It was nice chatting with you on Get. Yeah, thank you. It was so good. It was good to see you too. We had a good conversation. Make sure y'all show some love to She Stole My Thunder. Show her some love. They're living baked chicken lives with no. Their lives are like baked chicken with the skin off, cooked in the oven a little bit too long, just dry. When you realize only the real ones have fun in the game. Because most people are living mundane, tasteless lives. And so what they do is they cover it up. They cover their lives up with what? Pretending there's something that they are not. They cover their lives up in labels. They cover their lives up with, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm part of this, I'm going here. With reality, when they go home, 2 o'clock in the morning, their eyes are looking up in the ceilings and they're singing the Ghetto Boy song. My mind is playing tricks on me. I'm talking to somebody, y'all better catch it. Let me say that again. They're living mundane freaking lives. The real game is when you are comfortable in your freaking skin. When you actually have a purpose, when you actually enjoying yourself. Watch it. There's a difference from those who are faking it to try to make it and those who are actually living in life and enjoying it to actually obtain what they're attaining. You can see the difference. I watch it all the time. I watch it all the time. I said, this person is pretending. And I'm like, wow, how do I know they're pretending? Because I've been there. I've been that person where I pretended like, oh, I'm Lawrence D. Adams. Oh, I do this and this and that and this and that. And in reality, I go home and there's nothing going on. But the real game is is when you're honest with yourself first and realize, you know what? When we define game over here as strategies, you realize, you know what? I am not going to be bland chicken anymore. I'm going to put some Mrs. Dash on there. I'm going to put some pepper on there. I'm going to put a little tat of salt or whatever it is. I'm going to have some sides right there. You know why? You know why? When your life becomes enjoyable to you, pay attention to this, everyone. When your life becomes enjoyable to you, it becomes enjoyable for those around you. Y'all need to catch that. Somebody need to put that in the chat room right there. When your life becomes enjoyable to you, it becomes enjoyable for those around you. I'm going to let that one sit right there. Put some lemon pepper on there. When your life becomes enjoyable to you, when you just enjoying your life by yourself, if somebody come in, somebody else don't come, when your life become enjoyable to you, it becomes enjoyable to everyone else around you. Life is the real master teacher. Very true. When your life becomes enjoyable to you, it becomes enjoyable for everyone around you. The reason why we have people trolling and saying things and going off and they want to bash everyone and talk about women ain't that, men ain't this and that. You need to get something right because their life is miserable. But when your life is enjoyable and you having a good time and you don't need other people to validate who you are and you just enjoying yourself, I promise you, it becomes attractive to other people. Let me see what she told. She said, maybe the question was answered, but what is considered an enjoyable life these days? It seems, I've seen many people who seem to be enjoying life, but at the end up canceling themselves out later. That's a very good question. If you lack the light because the sun, and let other people get in the reward with your sign. Okay, let me get this question because it's a very good question. Maybe the question was answered, but what is considered an enjoyable life these days? I've seen many people who seem to enjoy their lives, but end up canceling themselves later. Let's get that question right there because we're talking about, I'll make sure we get this. The only the real ones have fun in the game. Let me say this. Only you as an individual can determine what is an enjoyable life. What happens is many people have been programmed by social media, by the market, by Neiman Marcus, by the Gap, or whatever it is, or by L'Oreal for the women. Guess what they have been programmed? That if you have this product, it's going to make your life more enjoyable. If you have this Birkin bag, it's going to make you feel this way. If you get these new pumps, you're going to feel wonderful. If you have all these muscles, you're going to have a good life. But the reality of it is, those are only hollow promises. Let me get to what is an enjoyable life. Only you as an individual can determine what is your enjoyable life. And what happens is a lot of people have not determined what is their enjoyable life. That's the problem. We have given away our power to other people to define to us what an enjoyable life is. We have given what? We have given other people permission and given our power away to define what an enjoyable life is. Please. Woo, come on. And then what happens is the latter part of your question or latter part of your statement is this. Because we are giving the power away to other people. Let me stop, man. Y'all trying to get me all excited. we have given a power to other people, we realize that their definition of an enjoyable life doesn't fit us, and we end up counseling ourselves or living a hollow life. We end up living a what? A hollow life. Because we're trying to live in someone else's created world. I'm just trying to give somebody some things. There are actors in the game as well. They're subjectively in what considered happiness, but it's artificial. You must learn how to you must learn your baseline is without the artificial. Detox and do the introspection. That is what it's all about right there. So many people can talk. Thank you. I'm glad that answered your question. I'm glad. I'm open to question. I'm open to it. So let's. And I thank you for the new faces over here. I appreciate you guys coming on. I appreciate it so much. And the questions are always welcome within the context of what we were talking about. If we start talking about collard greens and how to cook them, and it does not fit into context, I'm not saying nobody does that. And if it fit into context, I'm gonna skip right over it. But in the context of what we're talking about, most people are not living happy lives. Let me say this one, since I'm gonna get the gloves off. Y'all want this next one? Y'all let me know. Y'all want this next one? Put a number 3 in the chat room. If you want this next one, I'm gonna say it's gonna hurt somebody, but it ain't gonna hurt me. Put a number 3 in the chat room if you want this next thing. It ties into what we're talking about. Please, everybody, welcome the new people to the thinking class. Put a 3 in it. Put a 3. I need to see a couple more 3s in the chat room. Woo! But this won't get you. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but it's right. All right, we got the 3s in the chat rooms. All right, there we go. Here it is. Y'all making me give out today. Okay, my thing says almost full. Okay, so here it is. Some people, and you look into the word I'm used, why the real ones have fun in the game. Some people, because they're miserable in life, they use their religion to cover their unhappiness. They use their social status to cover their happiness. Shout out. Thank you, Charlie, for that cash, for that PayPal. Appreciate that. Let me say this. Some people, they hide under the canopy of their religion. They hide under the canopy of their what? Social status, of their degree, of who they know, who they've been, where they've been. I traveled around the world. I know Puffy Combs. They hide under the auspices of their covering while they are not happy in the game of life. Let me say that again. The new people breathe life into the content. You're always welcome back in the thinking class. Thank you. Yeah. Let me say that again. Some people put on the facade. This is and I grew up in church, so you can't say I can talk about it. I got social status in certain areas. But what happens is, even within those confines, they are not happy. So they look for the next conference. They look for the next time we gather. They look for other things to fulfill them that never quite fulfill that void inside of them. That's why the real ones have what? Have fun in the game. Who is the person behind the mask? I know it's too much for some people. I know, oh, LDA, why you do that to me? I thought I was having fun. I can see you hopping up and down in church. I can see you at the at the football game, go, whatever your football team is. But secretly, behind closed doors, you live a bland life. Am I against any of those things? No, I'm not. What I am saying is this: you have an opportunity today to either to be a fake one or be a real one in the game. You have an opportunity today to either be real or to be fake in the game. You have an opportunity to what? To be real or be fake in the game. And the game has nothing to do with anyone else. If you know the teachings over here that I teach, the game doesn't start with other people. It starts with you. It's the game you play on yourself. Let me say that again for all the new people. The game is the game that you run on other people. We're not talking about game in manipulation way. We're talking about game that you run on yourself first. It always starts from within. So happiness is from within. How do people go from the superficial mass of happiness to the deep within happiness? Ooh, I love the questions. Man, ooh, I love it. How do people move from the superficial? I'm happy. I look good. I'm having a good time. I'm good. How do you make the transition from the artificial or the superficial mass of happiness to deep down happiness that comes from inside? If y'all want the answer, I got 5 minutes. If you want the answer, please let me just put it in the chat. Come on, y'all want the answer. I want this answer. Choose the real. Yeah. I'm gonna answer that question. You can always make changes. Your life isn't stagnant. You just have to make the pivots, the moves towards your own happiness. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna get it. This is a good question right here. So happiness is from within. So how do people go from superficial mass of happiness to the deep down happiness within? And let's just get this. The first thing you must do is, you want the answer? If y'all want the answer, I need somebody else to say they want the answer. And now I'm about to hang up and get it. You want the answer? Let me know. Let somebody else need to say they want the answer. Don't let her be. She knew. Y'all better. We stick together over here to thinking class. You want the answer? Let me know. Put in it. Y'all want the answer or not? I could go home. Or I'm already home. I'm gonna drink this lemonade. Oh, there we go. We want the answer. Give up the gems, LDA. All right. I had to walk away and get some lemonade. Okay. Y'all right. Ooh, good. Yeah, you get it. It's a choice you make. Okay. The first thing that you do, very first thing that you do is admit. Where's the question? Where's the question? Because this is good. This is good. I'm gonna get it. I love this. All right, China White, what's going on, China White? Good to see you there. Woo, let me give you the first thing that you do. So happiness is from within. How do people go from superficial mass of happiness to deep down within happiness? Is the first thing that you must do is admit to yourself that you are faking the funk and that you have a mask on. I'm gonna help somebody out. I'm glad you said, oh shoot, let me help somebody out. And I seen it today. Let me get it out I got this for my niece this is what most people are doing. I'm gonna show you what people are doing. Y'all stay right there. Don't go nowhere now. Y'all don't go nowhere. I'm about to show you what most people are doing. Most people are doing this and they don't even know it. Most people are doing this. Y'all stay there now. Don't go nowhere. This is most people doing through life. Most people are going through life like this. Most people are going through life like this. This is what most people are doing. And then they think they are taking their mask off and they still haven't taken the mask off yet. Let me say that. Most people walk through life like this with a mask on. And then they think they take their mask off and they still have another mask on. But the reality of it is, it comes down to this. You have to first admit that you have a mask on in your life, that you are masking your true happiness. Nothing gets healed until it's revealed. Nothing gets healed until it is revealed. You need to be, in my book, and this book that Lawrence D. Adams wrote, he wrote in the first chapter, he wrote, be honest with yourself first, because everything else is just an illusion. Most people are not going to admit that I are living a fake life or a masked life. And what happens is they'll take off what they seemingly think is one mask, only to be covered with the next mask. Let me say that again. Most people are living their life with one mask on, only to say, oh, I'm going to take that mask off. And only to what? To reveal another mask that they have on. Only to reveal another mask that they have on. So what do you do from there? You have to admit, I got a mask on. And I may have layers upon layers that I have on that I need to admit that I have there. Once you admit that you have the mask on and that you're masking your true happiness, then you get to the core where you're honest. And what I mean, completely honest with yourself. And you say, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You may need to make this confessional. Oh, shoot, we at 1:30 and I got to get ready to go. We got to get the angel number 2. The angel number is 42. The angel number is 42. So I'm trying to beat everybody, put in there. The angel number is 42 for the new beginning. The angel number is 42. What happens is, once you can confess, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my life, my situation, everything that's going on. This is not cool. Then you need to go to the next thing is, the next question is, what makes me happy? What makes me happy? And the answer may not come right when you ask it, but the answer has been sitting inside of you, waiting for you to give you your answer. You have to wait for the answer to say, let me reveal. Now they're ready for me to reveal what truly makes them happy. You will be surprised, because sometimes, y'all, I'm gonna give this away for free. Sometimes your happiness is trapped in your childhood. Sometimes your happiness is trapped in your childhood. It's sitting inside of you, waiting to come forward. And what happens is, you have not grieved. You have not dealt with, unearthed all the stuff that's on top of your happiness. Some can never get that back right, because they have not unearthed. They got all this stuff around their happiness, and has never been unearthed and is trapped in their childhood. 42. Somebody get the angel number for 42, please, because we got to get ready to go. Angel number today is 42. 42, 42, 42. Thank you for all the people who came, new people. I appreciate that. They're trapped inside of you, in the little child inside of you has never allowed to be happy. Get in touch with your inner child. Many of us have been so conditioned by life that we can't regain the inner joy that's been stifled correctly. That is so true. One of the things when I went to go pick up my car in Florida, and I got it, drove to the beach, I parked where I shouldn't have parked. I walked over to the beach. I didn't sit on the sand. I sat at a bar. Oh, they want to know what 42 means. Good, good, good. Somebody give the angel number for 42, because I'm not sure if Sharice is in. Somebody get the angel number 42 mean. Angel number. Some people are so invested in their mask that they aren't disconnected, and it terrifies. Oh my God, we're going to talk about them. They're like Darth Vader. That's why they're not having fun in the game. I sat on the beach and I listened to the ocean. I watched the kids play. I enjoyed my fish that I had. I watched the people come in and out. And what happens is I got in touch with the little boy or the inner child inside of me. When you get in touch with the little child inside of you, guess what happens? You begin to have fun in the game. So if we can get that angel number 42, somebody can put that right there in the chat room. I'll greatly appreciate it. So people know what we do here. This is when spirituality and the game, what? Thank you, real talk. Thank you, Jonathan W. Angel number 42, this is for someone. Angel number 42, the message from the angels are pursuing your, I can't make this up. Come on, man. You can't make this up. Look what this says. Look what this says. Look what it says right here. Thank you, Jonathan W. What's going on, Joe Blast? The message from your angels are pursuing your passion and life purpose. When you do things you love and put your heart and soul towards achieving your goals, the angel gives you guidance. You cannot make this up. Look what, and then Sharice come out of there. She go. It's a message from your angels pursuing your passion and life purpose. If this ain't what we talked about, the number just dropped in me. I promise you, because I don't know these angel numbers like that. The message from the angels for everyone who's listening. The message is what? From your angel about pursuing your passion and life purpose. When you do things you love and put your heart and soul towards achieving your goal, the angels give you guidance. I don't know who that is for. Y'all better catch it. I know we got new people watching, like y'all crazy, what I don't know, but this dude, if that ain't what we talked about, I was substituting for Sharice. Let me give you some. Thank you for substitute. The dean had to substitute for the angel. The what? The message from the angel is what? For you to pursue your passion and life purpose. You can't make this up. Let me get red pill.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. Let me read that again for those who are new. 42 is a message from your angel about pursuing your passion and life purpose. When you do things you love and put your heart and soul towards achieving your goals, the angels will give you guidance. That's for somebody that's watching. That is for the new people who are coming in. 42. So if you see the number 42 anywhere today, I don't care where you at, where you with your mom and your cousin, house, you eating, you see 42 come across. That is to remind you and connect with what we talked about today. 42. Shout out to all the new people who are listening. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Nothing but love. Shout out to the awesome, great thinking class. Jono had to be out today. He'll be back. This is the what? The thinking class. When spirituality and the game combines, you have the thinking class. And if you don't get it, it is your own fault. I am Lawrence D. Adams. We about to get this. New students, welcome to the class. Let's get it. 42. Lawrence D. Adams. We out. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So I know Jehovah was wants us to dominate. Good vibes. Thank you for coming through. Empire of Jesus Christ World Evangelism. We out of here. You know how we do it. See you tomorrow, thinking class. Only the real ones have fun in the game. Peace. Told you the thinking class was expanding. I love the questions. Love the questions. With you tomorrow. Oh, it's almost Friday. I get some jerk chicken. Oh, okay. All right, I got it. Peace.